My name's Emerson Shotwell. I'm a director here at Bourbon Lore. Little bit of a jack of all trades, director of expressions. I help with writing about whiskey. I present whiskey bottles, host at events, and lover of the people, really. I was a musician for many years. Started playing drums when I was 10 years old, and that Christmas I got a drum set. That became my whole life for many, many years, touring, and actually that's how I became a whiskey fan. My tour manager at the time, he was quite a bit older than me, he's like, "You're 21 now, you're the only one in the band who has good taste. We're gonna drink scotch." And I was like, okay, sounds great. So not only did we just go drink scotch like it was casual, we would go to different venues and he would pour me different scotches and he'd be like, "What do you taste? What do you nose? What do you smell?" So to me, whiskey became a conversation piece immediately. I immediately had a passion for it. I feel like I definitely bring a unique excitement. I feel I bring a big passion and knowledge. I know a lot of different people from different sectors of life. Whiskey kind of unites them, and so Bourbon Lore is an awesome outlet for me to just be my passion itself. I think whiskey bonds people together. There is a certain level that you reach immediately with someone if you have a shared niche taste together, and whiskey bonds people. It uplifts conversations, it loosens people to have deep conversations. I've had some of the best heart-to-hearts with anyone over whiskey. I've had people that I've just met, immediately connect talking over whiskey, and then next thing you know, we're talking about their life and passions. Same thing happened with Mason. When I first met Mason, initially our conversation started with whiskey, and I was incredibly magnetized to his passion about whiskey, and then I started learning about his passions about life, and that to me is what's really exciting. Whiskey has a magic when it comes to that. Sometimes you taste a whiskey that is magical and you can just feel it. Like when you listen to a song, it's not the drums that are great, it's not the guitar. He has a great voice, yes, but you just feel it. To me, whiskey is kind of the same thing. I love Bourbon Lore because we are constantly trying to push the envelope and see how far we can bring bourbon into the highest of highs. To me, whiskey elevates people, and I love people at the end of the day. And Bourbon Lore puts together these absolutely amazing white glove, extravagant get-togethers where I can host people and pour amazing, super high-end whiskeys and talk about them and see people's eyes light up and big smiles. Whiskey is just meant to be enjoyed. It's something that no matter who you are, what status you come from, what family you come from, what you do, you have a seat at the table and you have something to add to the conversation about whiskey. And whether you want to drink cheap whiskey with 7-Up, there's been whiskey heroes of mine that's their drink of choice in history. There's also people who just want to drink the best of the best, and that's okay too. I want whiskey to not be a pompous thing. It's something where you have a seat at the table. If you want to sit down, I will pour you my best bottle on my bar and we can have a conversation about it. Doesn't matter if you are a whiskey nerd or anything, like you have just as much say about that bottle as I do as someone who lives and breathes this.